The oil tanker truck pushes the sedan forward. A speeding train rushes by ahead. Mike has pressed the brake pedal all the way down, but the sedan is still moving forward. The wheels are skidding on the ground. Mike is trembling with fear, just as the front of the car is about to hit the train. Fortunately, the train passes by. At this moment, the sedan accelerates and rushes out, but due to excessive speed, it drives straight into the grass on the roadside. The oil tanker roars past him, not forgetting to honk its horn menacingly as it leaves. Mike waits for quite a while before driving down from the mound. This time he drives very slowly. He doesn't want to encounter that oil tanker again, but he hasn't driven far when the oil tanker appears ahead, seemingly waiting for him. Mike doesn't try to overtake again. Instead, he follows behind the oil tanker. There's a service area ahead. Mike pulls his car in and calls the police. Suddenly, the oil tanker comes roaring over. Mike jumps out. The oil tanker smashes the phone booth to pieces. Mike picks up a shelf and throws it over. Then Mike quickly gets in his car and leaves. The oil tanker also accelerates in hot pursuit behind him. Finally, when Mike passes through a curve, he has a sudden inspiration. He jerks the steering wheel hard. The car goes off the highway. Then he puts it in reverse, drives the car into the grass, and turns off the engine. Sure enough, the oil tanker doesn't notice Mike on the roadside. After waiting in the car for a full hour, Mike falls asleep. Suddenly a huge roaring sound rings in his ears again. Mike wakes up startled. A train passes by beside him, giving him quite a fright. This really left him traumatized. Mike thinks to himself, finally got rid of that road rage driver. So he continues driving on the road. He drives for a long time without encountering that oil tanker. Just when he thought this terrifying journey was finally over, right when passing through a curve, the oil tanker blocks the middle of the road again. Mike jerks the steering wheel hard to the right, floors the gas pedal to finally stop the car, drives to a distance and turns the car around. The oil tanker also backs up to the roadside, like a roadblock tiger, waiting for Mike to charge through. Mike is completely enraged. He gets out of the car, wanting to rush over and fight the oil tanker desperately. This oil tanker has nearly killed him several times. Seeing Mike walking over, the oil tanker starts and drives forward. Mike stops in his tracks. It stops too. Now Mike has lost his temper. Just as he's about to return to his car, a car comes from the roadside. Mike flags down the car, tells the old man he wants him to help call the police. Suddenly, the oil tanker accelerates and reverses back. The old man gets scared and turns around to flee. Mike returns to his car. This time the oil tanker driver actually waves to him, signaling him to go through first. Mike floors the gas pedal and rushes past. The oil tanker follows closely behind. It seems to enjoy this cat and mouse game, wanting to toy Mike to death. Mike is about to go crazy. He floors the gas pedal. The car drives extremely fast. The oil tanker must have been modified. He just can't shake it off. The distance between the two cars gets closer and closer. The rumbling sound from behind is like Mike's death knell. He becomes more and more panicked. The car drives more and more unsteadily. After a sharp turn, Mike drives up the mountain slope. Due to the truck's heavy body weight, its speed falls behind. Mike thinks it's finally over. Suddenly, white smoke comes out of the car's rear. The engine overheats and stops working. The car starts sliding on the road. The speed drops rapidly. The oil tanker catches up. The sedan starts shaking. The distance between the two cars is less than 100 meters, and the distance is still shortening. Mike is so scared he's about to wet his pants. After this curve, fortunately there's a downhill ahead. Mike puts it in neutral, coasting purely on gravity. The engine temperature also gradually decreases. The car goes through the downhill. Speed increases. Soon there's a sharp turn. Mike can't brake in time. The car hits the stone wall and stops. The oil tanker is like a messenger from hell. This time it's going to deliver a killing blow to Mike. At the critical moment, Mike finally starts the car. The car races frantically up the mountain slope. The oil tanker turns around and pursues closely behind. Reaching the mountaintop, there's no road ahead. Mike turns the car around. The oil tanker also drives up the slope, roaring as it charges toward him. Mike uses a suitcase to jam the gas pedal. The sedan also starts accelerating. About to face the final battle, Mike opens the car door. He quickly jumps out of the car. The two cars collide. The oil tanker pushes against the sedan. The sedan starts catching fire. The flames block the oil tanker's vision. It's too late to brake. Both cars plunge off the cliff. This time there shouldn't be any surprises, right? Thick smoke billows up from below the cliff. Did you guess this movie was filmed in 1971? Title: Duel. It's director Spielberg's debut work. Many films have traces of this movie. For example, Wild Tales, No Country for Old Men. The highway chase scenes are considered cinema classics. Even now it still doesn't feel outdated. So do you know what other films have paid tribute to this movie? Welcome to leave comments in the comment section.